panel hopes that you find this video informative. If so, please like, comment and share. If not, please give me feedback on how it can be improved. Please always be mindful that the DBC does not give betting advice, but merely information regarding DBC thoughts and investments. You are responsible for your own investments. Hello, today I'll be giving you the DBC panel's pre-fight assessment of the upcoming heavyweight boxing bout between Otto Wallin and Onoriode Godzilla the Secret Ehwarieme, scheduled to take place over 8 rounds on the 26th of July at the Tropicana Hotel and Casino, Atlantic City in the USA. Otto Wallin is over 6'5" with a 78-inch reach and is expected to weigh in at exactly 238 pounds, looking in merely adequate shape. He has a record of 26 wins, including 14 stoppages and 2 losses, in one of which he was stopped. Wallin is 33 years old and fights out of the southpaw stance. Onoriode Ehwarieme stands at 6'7" tall and is expected to weigh in at around 235 pounds, looking slender. Ehwarieme has a record of 20 wins, including 19 stoppages, and has lost 4 times by stoppage. Ehwarieme is 36 years old and fights out of an orthodox stance. The panel views this fight as an intended comeback fight for Otto Wallin. It's half a year since Otto Wallin folded weakly against Anthony Joshua, and if he's serious about top-level boxing, he needs some sort of a fight soon. Onoriode Ehwarieme, meanwhile, was stood up recently by Christian Thun in their match that had been scheduled for the 6th of June, and he'll be looking for an opponent. The DBC has produced a pre-fight assessment for that fight, which gives information regarding Onoriode Ehwarieme and is linked below. Please feel free to watch, like and share it. In their bout, Wallin gave a cut Tyson Fury a real battle, and Wallin was even bringing it to Tyson Fury in their final round. Yet Wallin seemed totally outclassed when faced with a resurgent Joshua. Indeed, the DBC suspects that Fury has been slightly overrated for some time, with the DBC chairman personally backing Usyk to beat Fury when their bout was announced as a potential fight at odds of 242 to 125. Despite this one limp performance against Joshua, Wallin does have strengths, including his southpaw stance. Most boxers find southpaws tricky, including Ehwarieme, who has lost to southpaws Kosobutsky and Jalilov in recent years. Wallin is a big and fairly solid unit and has both a good chin and a decent defence. These were shown against Gassiev, but easily overcome by Joshua. Wallin moves well, has adequate stamina, and he has some ring savvy. Wallin also brings experience, with some amateur experience including fighting Joshua, in addition to 2 elite level fights more recently. Wallin will have had the better sparring too over his career than Ehwarieme, although Ehwarieme has had some amateur experience as well, including being picked for his Olympic team. However, Wallin lacks power, and his poor KO ratio against a modest list of names on his CV underlines this fact. Wallin's best win is against Gassiev, although the idea that Tyson Fury should have been stopped in his bout with Wallin because of the cut is not unreasonable. Ehwarieme has been seen under bright lights less often than Wallin, and cuts a slightly gangly figure. Ehwarieme seems to use no lateral and sometimes no sagittal movement, and rarely fires more than 2 punches. Kevin Johnson may be in Ehwarieme's corner, but Ehwarieme has no Philly shell and no shoulder roll. Ehwarieme lacks great balance, timing, coordination or judgment of distance, but his long levers clearly demonstrate useful power, again evidenced on his CV, with 19 of Ehwarieme's low-level wins coming by stoppage. Ehwarieme's best win was probably Ariel Esteban Bracamonte in 2019, which suggests a gulf in class between Ehwarieme and Wallin, with Wallin also having a good loss on his record, and Ehwarieme having been in trouble every time he has lost. Ehwarieme's only chance to win this fight is to try and stay long for as much of the fight as possible, and to try and tag the slippy Wallin as he approaches. A lucky big bomb from the right distance might just land and change the fight. Wallin needs to box his normal game to win a comfortable points decision or press things for a stoppage in the mid to late rounds. The panel expects Wallin to outbox his opponent for 2 rounds, then increase the pressure, looking for a knockout and attempting to prove that he is still a force in the division. Ehwarieme will throw clumsy swats, which Wallin will avoid and counter until Wallin decides to finish Ehwarieme. A Wallin win is almost certain, but Wallin's lack of power may just prevent him from finishing Ehwarieme. The panel sees a win for Wallin as his first step in rebuilding for a bigger fight, while a loss would be a disaster. A win for Ehwarieme would come from the blue and would surely set him up for his largest payday. A loss for Ehwarieme is surmountable. The panel concludes that Wallin will win this fight, though the method of victory is not certain. The DBC investment team has not yet reported a market on this fight, but one is expected later in the week. The DBC will issue an investment review if a suitable opportunity is located. The fight is being promoted by Boxing Insider, with the official press release scheduled for tomorrow, 4th of July. The event is scheduled to start at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with the heavyweight bout slated for 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 4 a.m. British Summer Time. If you've enjoyed this assessment, then please like it, share it and subscribe to the channel. If you have thoughts, comments, updates or corrections, please let the panel know in the comments section. Thank you for listening.